Welcome to the Man Cave here at Wistful Vistas in beautiful suburban San Diego, California. Ladies and gentlemen, out there in YouTube land, we have a problem. Yes, we do. So our problem is rather easily explained. The problem is that this bike stand slides across the floor and it's very, very easily moved around. I've had the bike fall over on it a couple of times just tapping the bike, so I don't even know it can be saved. I guess at the risk of the 30 or 40 bucks it was to buy it, I shouldn't be too upset, but it is a nuisance. And I think people should know, starting with you. So the problem is that these Phillips head screws that you use to assemble the wires to the mount extend below the bottom of the bike rack. Again, not too sure if you're going to see this. Thank you, GoPro, for providing that video view while we're filming. But in any case, even if those were taken out, this just slides too easily across the floor. The bike's fallen down a couple of times. It's been a real issue. So I'm going to give one attempt to try and save this thing. And I'll show you what it is that I'm going to do. I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to grab you along, hope you don't mind, and pick up these little rubber bits here and put you back over here. And what I'm going to do is try and snip some of these rubber bits down. Now you get a lot of rubber and packaging that in packaging that comes to you when you get stuff, and I'm going to try and snip those down. And I have this sheet that I think will provide enough, let's call it friction on the floor so the bike rack won't scoot around. So bear with me while I give these a try. The first thing we're going to try is this styrofoam padding. I'm going to cut it up and put it under the bike rack and see if that works. And the reason that we're doing that, there is a reason. The reason that we're doing that is this is going to be the easiest to trim up and get on there. So I'm going to do that off camera. That's really boring. Okay, to quote a very famous San Francisco detective as depicted in the television and the movies, what you've got to ask yourself, punk, is, did it work? Let's see if my meticulous construction methods have paid out. Will it pull off easily? Yes. Will it go on easily? Yes. It works, ladies and gentlemen, after a fashion. And check out my meticulous construction technique. Sorry that dongle is in the way there, but that's what I did. I used a little poker thingy, and so tools used were a little poker thingy. People would call this a very small Phillips screwdriver. I call it a poker thingy when I'm using it as a poker thingy. And some man-sized scissors and some real live black tie wraps. Now, don't go all whiny cryy on me and tell me that you don't have man-sized pair of scissors, a little pokey thing, and some tie wraps. They don't have to be black, but black does help blend with the foam that I'm using. Don't tell me that you don't have that. Dude, you're in a garage. You gotta have some tools. Always, always recommended really man-sized scissors. So I might trim it down a bit, or I may not. After all, it's just a bike stand. But it's working. It's not the greatest solution. Would I recommend someone purchase this bike stand off Amazon and apply it in their garage? I can't really. I would look for a bike stand that came with a couple of rubber feet on it. And I think ultimately at the price of the 30 bucks or whatever that it cost to buy this thing, that's what I may end up doing. But at least we've got it so it'll work now and it won't fall over if you look at it sideways, and it won't scratch the garage floor. So that's what's happening today at Wistful Vistas here in suburban San Diego, beautiful California. Hey, talk to you later. Hope this was a little bit instructive. I don't know. How many of you people are going to get that? Okay, that's all. See you later.